okay. It's okay. Good side to stop. What is up, guys? Simanga Michael Joppa here. I'm a personal trainer and an online coach. Today I'm going to take my online clients Jacques and Sharon through a session. They're going to be answering questions in between, and they're just going to let you guys know what kind of things I've been through, how their journey has been since they've started training with Masterpiece Training. So we're going to go through a workout and they're going to answer questions in between. So follow us through it.
Why did you choose Masterpiece Training to help you achieve your goals? Well, I just felt that I was doing the same things over and over again. I was sticking to cardio and I was afraid to use the equipment and the machinery around the gym. And I felt like I just needed that extra bit of help to be able to learn my way around the gym. And Samantha just helped me to get more comfortable using the equipment. So Jacques started with the training, and then he came home and told me he'd started doing training with a personal trainer, and I felt really left out and jealous. So he said I could also join Samantha, which I did, and I'm grateful that I did, I must say. He really helped me a lot.
Okay, so question, what is the most valuable lesson you've learned on the journey you have been on? Shoo, that's a hard one. I think the most valuable lesson is the fact that you have to be consistent, for me. So consistency is kind of what keeps you in it, what keeps you going, and just having that accountability as well. Yeah, so you know, if you're consistent, for me in small increments, that's what's going to make the difference at the end of the day. So you know, lesson maybe being you don't every day have to go and break a record or push the hardest you've done before, but the lesson is maybe just show up. If you show up every day, 2 months later, 3 months later, or a year later, then you're gonna go, okay, wow, there's results. So having consistency, but with diet, of course, as well. You know, the gym part maybe is easy, or it depends on person to person. But for me, it's easy to go to the gym. But yeah, the dieting also, and also again, just small things, trying to be consistent. And yeah, I think at the end of the day, that's going to give you the results that you need.
Stretch. Come on, Linnea, go. Come on. Awesome.
In what way has training positively or negatively affected your relationship? Can't think of anything negatively, definitely. Positively, yeah, there's lots of positives. You know, I think you're looking after yourself, and your partner is also looking after themselves. It's kind of what you owe them in a way is what I feel. But it's also something you can do together. So it actually builds on your relationship, and that's a big positive impact. Something you enjoy doing together. It's not you living your separate life doing something and the partner is doing something completely different. Something that kind of brings you together. You're both going to the gym, you're both training, you're both enjoying it. That's a big positive. And another thing is, generally in your everyday today, if you feel good about yourself, you feel positive, that's going to have a overflow into the relationship being more positive as well. So yeah, all positive from my side.
Then when you come down,
Do I touch at the top?
nope, no need to touch it at the top, and bring it down. Squats will come until you feel a big stretch in there, and then you come back up. Stop. Yeah.
Yeah.
How's that? Feel a big stretch up there.
Okay. Stretch up there. Just stretching up there.
Do you think having each other helped you achieve your goals?
Yes, definitely. I must say it's helped so much having someone to support me all the way. I mean, just Jacques' attitude, he's been extremely positive and supportive and motivating. Without that, I don't think I would have done nearly as well. Even as far as food choices go, he's helped me to make the right food choices, because often I'm one that enjoys a little snacky or a chocolate and it just makes me feel a little bit more comfortable, because Samanga's not in the room with me, but he is, so I have to be a little bit more
Like
careful
policeman.
I literally do. I have sneaked sweets into the bedroom before I put them away, yeah. But yeah. But yeah, it's really helped me to know that there's someone that's working with me. He's my partner. Even if we don't exercise together, we are together emotionally and we support each other.
Yeah, I so agree. Yeah, I think the big thing is you're working towards the same goal.
Yes.
Next question. Most challenging part of your journey?
You start.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to say the cutting phase, or when it comes to like really dieting to get leaner. Going into the gym can be a challenge some days, but for me, this is my personality. I always enjoy it. So I've always been interested in that. So I can get myself to go and do the training, but for sure during this journey there were days with the cutting it's very tough. You are lower on energy, you're in a calorie deficit. So yeah, for me that was definitely the most challenging, and then trying to push through. You get positives when you see results, that helps you to push more and go further, but it has a bit of a mental effect, physical effect, because you're battling for calories. You in a deficit, like I said. So I think for me that would be the most challenging part. Yeah.
I'd say it's the food and cutting back, but then it's also trying to break the mold as far as what you're comfortable with, because for a long time I was kind of just in this rut of doing things the same way over and over and over again at gym. And then like even with the training program, you'll just get comfortable doing a certain movement and exercise, and you're like, okay, I've got this. And then you check again and Samanga's changed the program, and you're like, oh damn it, now I've got to learn a new one. So it's actually good for me. I need that kind of change up, just to also get me out of my comfort zone, out of my ruts, and it's challenged me. It's been good for me, I must say.
so that the knees are following the toes.
Okay, so how did we help you start strong, stay injury free, and reach your goals?
Well, I must say, I've been really impressed that during this whole journey, I haven't had one injury. And I think the reason for that is because with this program, you start lighter, and you start with less reps, but you also are learning to focus on how the move should feel. And that's what I've been trying to focus on, like actually what muscle is this move training? How should it be feeling? Like how should my body be feeling? And if it feels wrong, just to adjust it. And I've also been glad for guidance in that way. Like, you know, Simanga always puts the videos in there. So I sometimes go back like 20 times and I watch the same video over and over again. And I'm like, okay, what is his legs doing? What does his bum look like? What is, just so that I can get the move down pat. And then slowly but surely you're building up your reps, you're building up your weight. So then you don't get injuries. And it's also helped my shoulder. Because when I started here, my shoulder was absolutely buggered. But now I don't have any pain at all.
Strengthened it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for me, I think a big one is we're always in communication. So obviously right at the beginning, what's your goals? You know, I told Simanga, I was the guy that did the bro split, you know, permanently for years, but he knows I like strength training as well. And so everything gets incorporated and, you know, all the questions to tailor the program. So that's something I can say. It's not a generic, you know, here's a program, everyone do the program. It's tailored. We chat and he knows. So if there's a strength thing you can throw in, strength training is in. If I told him my core was weak, so there's core exercises. My shoulder, my rotator cuff was weak or injured actually. Yeah. So there's things in for that. So for me, you know, there's that open communication the whole time. Or if I battle with something, even during a program where it's already been set, we chat and say, well, you know, this isn't working, I'm battling with this, and we can change it. So that's for me, I think, is the biggest thing, and that's helped reach the goals, pushing forward, also stay injury free.
And it also helps that Simanga's willing to come every now and then and like
check in,
meet up with us and show us in person. Yeah. So there's been some exercises I was like,
this is new.
what do I do?
Yeah.
So that's really helped us.
Yeah.